I have been super emotional the last couple of days, and I'm not one to get emotional. I turned 32 this month and I'm still single. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but it really sucks being the only person in your friend group that's single, the only one pretty much in your life without a life partner. And I think all the time about how much easier my life would be if I had someone to share that with, if I had someone to share the financial burden with, someone to help with cooking, someone to help with cleaning, how less stressed I would be.
I'm chronically single and please help me. I'm turning 35 in November and I'm feeling a real strong kind of horrible way about it. I've got so much going for me that I love about myself, and yet my romantic life is just dead. Self-inflicted, by the way, and self-imposed to a degree, but dead.
I am 39 years old and I'm about to turn 40 in a little over 7 months, and I'm really freaking out about it. I'm not gonna lie. Last night I woke up with a lot of anxiety and just this overwhelming feeling that like I'm so behind in life, and there's also this like grief that comes with it as well, because I'm not married and I don't have children, which are two things that I want and have wanted for a while. And I guess it just feels like there's this grief of like that may not happen for me in this lifetime, and that makes me feel really sad. I'm not childless by choice. I respect people that do decide that children aren't something that they want, and I understand that, but I guess I just feel there's just a lot of incoming grief, and I'm having a really hard time making peace with where I'm at in my life and my age, and having to get to a point where I accept that like maybe I'm not going to get the things that I thought I was going to get in this life.
I was at a run club this morning, and in front of me was a couple and they were holding hands for a lot of it, which I was like, that's so cute. Whereas me as a bridge.
I'm starting to realize, generally speaking, that men my age are just not attracted to me, or I don't know what it is. I don't really have men my age coming after me, and so I'm wondering why not. I'm just genuinely curious. What I'm thinking is either one, I just seem too exhausting, or maybe two, I seem too crazy, like too much of a handful. So what is it? Can someone tell me? You're really not going to hurt my feelings.
I am so tired of people telling me, oh, you're gonna find him when you least expect it. Oh, stop looking for him and it'll happen. Or maybe you need to work on yourself. Listen, I've been working on myself for 4 freaking years. I've been single for 4 years, and part of that's my own choice because I got out of a really bad relationship and I decided I was never going to settle for less ever again, and it'll happen. Or maybe you need to work on yourself. Listen, I've been working on myself for 4 freaking years. I've been single for 4 years, and part of that's my own choice because I got out of a really bad relationship and I decided I was never going to settle for less ever again. But a lot of times I'm terrified that I'm never going to find that person. I'm terrified that by the time I do find that person, I'm not gonna be able to have kids. I turned 32 in like 25 days, I think. And like I said, it just sucks being at this point in my life. I like my alone time, but like I still want that life partner to be able to do things with, and to help share the financial burden, to help share the burdens of life and the day-to-day, and someone to be my first call when things are good, when things are bad.
Men, don't you just hate it when women are like, oh, we want a nice guy to take us out on a date, but then we want him to be confident, but then we don't want him to be arrogant. We want him to have muscles, but then we don't want him to have muscles, or we don't want him to do this and we don't want him to do that. How frigging confusing is it? Like, I feel for you, I really do. Like, I don't understand why there's so many hoops to jump through these days, and I'm so sorry.
Girls, the main reason it's hard to date when you're 40 is because men our age, they don't look good. Number one, they never use sunscreen. That's why their skin looks much more wrinkly. And number two, they drink a lot. Oh my god, most men drink a ton. And they think they look good. They don't. It ages them so much. So it's hard to find a 40 plus year old man for us to date when you're late 30s or 40. And also, if you have your own money, then, I mean, what's the reason to date them, right?
Why is dating in 2025 so bad? So bad. This is like the worst year of dating in my lifespan.
From here.
In my lifespan. Why is it so bad? Why is no one serious? No one is serious. I mean, I just want to be casual. Like, I just want to, do me. Baby, you are 40. You are pushing 40. Like, I had a guy tell me he was 43. He's like, I'm waiting till I'm 45 to be serious. Like, not until 45. 45? I thought I was going to be married at 22. But look where I'm at now. This man said he was waiting until he's 45. And I was like, baby, I'm not waiting 2 years for you. Bye. What is up with dating in 2025?
I feel like me meeting my potential partner from a meet cute, is not gonna happen. I do want to meet someone. So I'm like,
YouTube, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So as you have already watched, we have these women in their 40s, 30s, and they are crying because one, men aren't approaching them. Two, they are not getting committed relationships. Now, some of these women are divorced and they just found out that the dating scene is not as they thought it would be. They thought men would be rushing them, but here they are. They can't even find men to approach them. Now, which doesn't surprise me at all because the quantity of men are not approaching women anymore. So I'm not surprised. But today's episode is all about the comments. Let's delve into some of the comments that came under these videos. Say, stop blaming everyone and everything else for your bad decisions. Take accountability and grow up, okay? Social media didn't ruin things. Women did. I heard the same things in the 1970s about going for the money, being for the streets. Just now, it is more out in the open for men to see. If you're a 27-year-old girl not married, you should know you had chances, and if you didn't use them, you will be one of these women. From 27 further, everything is downhill. Ooh. I have never seen so many pretty women still single. Wow, this means all her men dodged a bullet. Guys, keep it simple. Don't fix a heart you didn't break. Don't raise a kid you didn't make. Okay? I'm an independent woman. Then be independent. You reap what you sow. I stopped dating women and my life became golden. Wow. Listening to women explain to men how to date women is a complete waste of time. Looks, money, and obedience is their standard. What do you guys want? The same thing women told us to do. Leave us alone.